Hello gamers, it's me D0vah Chief here, and I'm playing some Halo 5 Guardians with my good friend D0vah.
What's up everyone, I'm Delta Force and welcome to another video game review.
With D0vah and D0vah.
And so today we're going to be doing, I know this game, we both know that this game has been out for quite a while lately. And honestly, I guess we couldn't help it, but like, we just need more time to see like how this game was and which way this game was going. And here you have it, folks. It's Halo 5. Yes, I play this thing on easy difficulty. I'm just doing it just because we won't have a freaking hard time just to even play this game through the review.
Sorry about that, I'll turn my phone low. Didn't realize that. And the thing I like about this game is, yeah, you can choose whatever characters you like, so...
But then again, that's only for co-op. Now, Halo 5. Halo 5. Well, actually, who would like to say... Who's gonna say what first? D0vah, would you like to go first? Since I went first last time.
Sure, I can go for it first. Basically, to start things off, like I said, that we can pretty much choose our own characters to use. So speaking of that, they do not have split screen. There's no split screen on Halo 5, which there's, I'll probably say pros and cons to that. The pros thing is that you won't run into other split screener players normally who don't know what they're doing, while there are some split screeners that actually know what they're doing, you know. But the cons, which is pretty much the bad news about it, is when you don't have split screens, that means you have a friend that comes with a mouse and you're like, "Five, you want to come with me?" And then people would be like, when there's D0vah.
Exactly. Like you end up like going into like saying like I have now this actually happened to me. I actually had actually my dad and I are now actually like playing the new Halo. Like it started off playing Halo. We're currently in the middle of Halo 2 at the moment. And here's the thing, like we're getting actually like I wouldn't say close, but we're actually thinking about like moving up all the way to Halo 5 and stuff like that. And we usually love to play Halo together and stuff like that. We split-screen co-op. But now, in order for me to actually be able to play Halo 5 with him, I have to like get another Xbox One, which I already do. I just don't have it hooked up. And I have to get another Halo 5 disc. 343, are you kidding me? 343, there are a ton of things that you disappoint me so much about. And 343, this is many one of them. Now here's the thing, everyone. We are basically going to be naming a ton of things that you guys probably already know about. We're basically like giving you what we think and what we actually know.
Data center is just ahead.
Exactly.
And if 343, like if some miracle and stuff like that happen to actually see this video, well then again they'll probably see like a ton of friggin' videos of complaints, then they will probably be able to like not screw up the next time.
Data center.
Bungie, come back. Come back, damn it!
Which I would say the same thing for Bungie to come back, but they've been busy with Destiny, which I still can't believe they gave up that and they passed the torch along to 343 Industries. But like D0vah said, that the reason why it took us this long just to make a review is because the way we figured they were gonna do all these DLCs of all the stuff that was coming out, like the Memories of Reach, and also the recent one that just came out, which is the Anvil's I forgot the name of it. It's where it pretty much gave us more stuff to do and have, just like on Forge. That now we have Halo 5 Forge on our computers now and whatnot.
Which that's actually pretty cool. Now, I'm gonna name a bunch of cons when it comes to this game. So be mindful of me like getting angry and stuff me getting mad, because honestly, I am a huge fan of Halo. I love Halo. Halo was one of my first rated M games I have ever played, and like it was Halo 3 that was like my first one to ever be played. And the thing is about it is that I love it's the fact of the story. The story I love. It's so amazing. And the fact that it's just also the plot as well. The entire plot of it, sorry. It's hard for me to actually speak in the moment. When it's alright, never like. But what I was trying to what they need to by 343. Having a club like that. Dang it. .343 needs to be the first 5 that. I like Halo 2. Oh gosh, we're days. And now we got Halo and Halo 4, where the entire franchise was the tipping point of the franchise going like down the road of Call of Duty. Because the Call of Duty is actually pretty much dying right now. Now, if you think about it, you look at Halo now with the franchise this way is going. Yeah, it's failing. I can tell you that. More people are actually getting a little bit mad. This freaking game is they freaking screwed it up. And here's why. The vehicles. There's less amount of vehicles, including air vehicles. The freaking UNSC vehicles? I would have expected more, like, the ability to maybe, like, oh, I don't know. I mean, like, have more UNSC vehicles other than, like, this crap. Now, to keep in mind, there are some, like, things that actually, like, how should I put it? There are actually some pretty cool things about it, like the weapons and stuff like that. You can actually pick up a Gauss cannon, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. You can actually carry it. That's the thing. What multiplayer? Multiplayer. A game which up. And we basically all know what that is. Which makes me mad the most. That, my friends, is microtransactions.
Exactly, I agree with D0vah 100% on that. Since when, which, be mindful, you know, this is part of my little rant as well when I get pissed, just when in the heck did they put microtransactions in a sci-fi multiplayer Halo game? There never was microtransactions before in any of the games, not when Bungie had it.
Bungie was more of a game developer group that basically saw their fans to be way more important than themselves. Because the thing is, whenever you're making a game, you want to make a game that your fans would love, and you know they will love. Basically, give the fans what they want. You're not giving them what they want. You're basically giving them crap. Cause I don't know, screw you, give me money.
I mean, I do like the fact that you guys gave an idea to where you teamed up with this other company that does 3D printing. I do admit, I do like that stuff. And you'll get like a war pack, or you know, it's one of those things that comes with your 3D printing. But you know, it's like, then again, it's like you guys are trying to ask for more money, just like you want us to spend our money on these different Warzone packs, you know, for the golden ones. And I thought the 3 original ones were bad, but come on, now you have it to where you can purchase about 36 of them for about close to $90 or so. Well, come on, get real. Seriously?
I've seen people on freaking YouTube who spent over like $500 on requisition packs. Now, when it comes to DLC and stuff like that, yeah, that's fine. That is completely fine. But when it comes to like Warzone packs, where we basically have to buy them and like to be able to actually like pay, where you actually able to like get new armor, get new weapons and stuff like that. And my God, the Warzone is, I can't even explain it. It's just, there are so many things that I just don't like so much about. And it's the freaking requisition part that I just don't like about it. And here's the reason why. One, if you want to be able to have a weapon, you have to have a rec card, which you can get from these requisition packs that you open up or buy by order of 343 Industries.
Correct.
To the point where you end up using them so many times, to the point where you run out of them. Why? What's the point? I mean, back in like Halo 4 and even Halo 3, I don't even know why I'm saying Halo 4, but back in Halo 3 and back in basically back in the previous Halos before 343 ended up taking control, dude, it was all good. All the vehicles and stuff like that. You gain all this freaking stuff. I get it. Halo Reach had the same exact type of stuff with like gaining points from playing multiplayer, just like Halo 5. Yeah, I get that. But they did not have microtransaction crap. They didn't have this stuff. You're actually able to actually work your way through the game to actually use the credits that you get, which is really fair in my opinion, and be able to actually gain really nice armor.
Just
and
like,
now, let's not
take Halo Reach for example. There you really have to work your butt off. Just like in order for you to get inclement weather on that game, you need to build up 2 million credits. That's a crack ton of matchmaking you have to do. I mean, yeah, it's hard, but it's well worth it in the end. D0vah?
Yeah, I mean, like, you end up doing that, and here's the thing. If you end up doing something like that, you're basically not spending money. You're not spending money at all. Because honestly, spending hundreds of dollars on requisition packs is a complete...
Mm-hmm.
Now here are something, and one, there are some things that I like about Halo 5, and I'm gonna actually get to that. Now, in all honesty, I like the characters that, like, I actually like the cast that you use for the characters and stuff like that, especially for the character Frederick. I love the actor. He plays as like one of my favorite characters from Full Metal Alchemist.
Hunters, they're keeping pace with us.
I'm not kidding. Yeah, that's him. He plays as the actor from it's the actor from Full Metal Alchemist. I don't remember his name, but I just know it is because I actually looked it up.
On your feet, Linda.
Now, the look of the game. In all honesty, I like the look. The
Yeah,
look
same here.
looks good. The artwork, spot on. I mean, the soundtrack, I mean, the music, it's not as good as the old ones, but it is good. It's just not as good. I like the way that the new enemies look. It really looks nice, but there is kind of one thing that you need to fix. Fix their ships, please. That's what I'm basically asking for so much. Because honestly, the ships look ugly. They look completely ugly.
Reach level 3.
Why not just like turn them into, how should I put it? Turn the, like, basically like still use the ones that they used back in Halo 3, like all the way up to Reach.
Because a pack of Covenant ships just arrived.
And
'Cause I'm
speaking of
starting
which,
to
here's the
see the
ships right here.
We're outnumbered here, Chief. A few
Yeah.
thousand to one.
They're the ships.
Surrendering Argent Moon
They're the
is not
friggin'
an
ships.
option.
You know what that reminds
Neither
me
is
of?
fighting
That
half the
reminds me of one
Covenant
of
in
the
close
enemies from
quarters.
Halo 2.
Been
The
thinking about
Heretic.
reaching Central Control. The plan changes
You
to
remember?
asset denial.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Scuttle the Argent Moon.
With like the thruster packs.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. Honestly, I hate the layout of these ships. It's ugly. And we all know that there actually was a huge giant ship within the Covenant Armada and stuff like that, but honestly they end up changing that too, to the point where it just looks like a really huge retarded sperm whale. Reason how we know that is because take a look over at the map known as Truth. You'll see why.
We overload the reactor and evac.
Now,
Ship explodes, destroying any ships nearby.
let me get to some other things that I actually find good about this. One, the ADS feature. I like the ADS feature. Just holding out classic left trigger. I like that. And honestly, like, I won't have to like press like the right stick in order to do that. In order to actually like just aim down the sights. Then again, gotta admit, it was like to the classics, but the thing is, I still like it. That way, I mean, like, I'm better that way than I was with like just using like the right stick. Now, let me get some. If I can. Well, actually, no. D0vah.
Yep.
How about you say some things?
Well, like what Delta said, you know, of all the ships, most of them are pretty much ugly, while the other ones were pretty much spot on. The campaign. Okay, it's good. It's pretty good. I love the idea of how they did with these hunters. You know, they made them more aggressive, made them more scarier looking. That's what I like. You know.
Especially whenever, like, we first actually encounter them.
Yeah.
Now, throughout like almost the entire Halo series, like from 1 to 3, we basically end up focusing on the Flood. Yes, the Flood. Now, here's the thing. In Halo 4 and 5, we're focusing now on the Prometheans. Or the Forerunners. I guess I could call them Forerunners, because weren't they actually like... well, then again, they are a Forerunner. Aren't they?
I think so. But I did hear a little bit word in Halo 6 that there will be the return of the Flood.
Hunters down.
If there's one foe that I do miss, it is definitely the Flood.
Schematics show a path to the reactor below here.
Because... yeah, that, like, just having a game where there's gonna be Flood and stuff like that, that brings back memories.
Reactor room is just ahead.
Oh, so many memories.
No salvage for the Covenant. Right, let's go.
What else? What else is there to actually even talk about? What could there be? D0vah?
Well, I would say I'm really glad for the map-wise and stuff. They have it to where we can do the file and stuff to where we could be able to share the files with our friends and whatnot, like you could do back on Reach, which I love.
I like the ability to actually like create maps using using your computer. That's actually a really nice feature. Now, here's one of the things that I really dislike. Back in Halo Reach, actually back in the previous Halos and stuff like that, the Forge mode actually was way easier than it is now with Halo 5. The Forge in Halo 5 is complicated, like very complicated. Way more buttons than it need. Like there is way too many buttons than the freaking dang thing needs to be. I get it. You're trying to make but here's the thing. You don't need to have Forge be controlled by so many buttons. It's just way too complicated. Whereas on Reach, it was really easy to actually make a map. I could actually make an entire map in about I don't know, basically like an hour or so. Yeah, I did that. But on this thing, I don't think I could even try. It's it's like way too difficult. Now, I get it. Yeah, you're gonna be calling me, oh yeah, but how about maybe you didn't even try and stuff like that. Dude, I'm only naming some things that I find really dumb. And these are my opinions. They don't exactly have to be yours. I'm just stating what I think is wrong. Well, we both are.
Controls for the reactor
Exactly.
will be nearby. Keep looking.
Like, I like the fact to where, which is a little different, to where if you don't know where to go, if you push a certain button on your controller, it'll show you where your waypoint is of where you should go. That I like. But it's like,
Got it. Reactors
okay, spoil
Roll for the
warning
hangar
for
bay.
those that have not played this game. So spoil warning. So I'm giving you guys about a quick 3 seconds to exit this video. If not, feel free to stay in for the spoiler. Warden Eternal. Why in the heck do you have to face him like several more times?
Go with it.
Several more times. Like towards the end of the level, you had to face at least about 4 or 5 of him.
And yet, he has to be the most easiest boss I have ever faced within any game. Period. I would have expected a challenge from him. He looks strong, and he just looks, how should I explain it? He looks like a god. He looks like he could basically defeat us in one swoop. Basically in one swing of his sword. But yet you make him so easy to kill. To the point where he just becomes like one of the worst one of the easiest villains I have ever fought. And let me tell you this. One of the things that you end up saying about the story, there are some things that I got to disagree with. And let me tell you this, and yes, this is a spoiler alert. However, you people deserve to know this. Spoiler or not, you're going to buy the game either way, and you are going to find out, and you're going to definitely not be happy either way. And I'm trying to save you from if you ever want to buy this. If we all remember from the trailer, Spartan Locke against Master Chief. Master Chief going rogue and stuff like that. Well, let me tell you this, people. You think there's gonna be like a scene where there's gonna be people where basically you get to choose like who to actually like play as, to the point where you actually are able to like play as, oh, I don't know, Locke or maybe even Master Chief against each other and stuff like that? No! No, you don't.
Because there's only one cutscene that just shows them do a throwdown. And that was it. You can't control the actions on there.
You can't control it. There's not even a. There's not even a. How should I even explain it? There's not even a even a QTE sequences. Then again, I don't think that would actually be like a good idea to even have QTE sequences, because it's not technically normal in the Halo universe. But
Override activated.
it's just dumb. You created so much hype, and it gave a huge sense of hope to the Halo franchise of building itself back up from Halo 4. And you gave us this. What the crap, 343? A cutscene? Really?
Just like when you guys mentioned the people at over 343 saying pretty much Master Chief, hero or destroyer or so, while for Agent Locke is friend or foe. It's like you guys, it's like you try to make the concept to have us gamers believe that these two guys are going to have a fight out to the death or something like that, which it turns out, yeah, a spoiler, it's just nothing but a freaking scene, which you cannot control at all whatsoever.
This is what really pisses us off. The thing is, we are huge Halo fans. We love the game. The game, this is not Halo, people. This is not Halo. It may look like it and stuff like that, but it's literally not. Halo has split screen co-op. Halo has more hype. It has way more hype and a way, like, basically way more promising things. Way more vehicles. More stuff than this. This is worse. In all honesty, it's as if like Halo has just recently been diagnosed with cancer.
I mean, if you don't quite believe us, check out Angry Joe review. I'm sure he did a review on this game as well.
He gave it a 6 out of 10.
Prowler's just inside, through an airlock.
Me personally, I probably would say either a 5 or a 4.
Move to the Prowler.
I give this a 3. I don't care. This game, like literally, I don't know why I even still got this.
Sometimes I try to ask myself the same question as well.
Now, like I said, there are some things that are actually good about this game. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get me
wrong. There is. There's a lot of good stuff.
The look of this, I mean, like, heck, even the Banshees. I like the look of the Banshees. The Phantoms, I like the look of that.
The race?
Even
yeah, I love the
enemies.
race.
Oh my gosh, the Wraiths.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The Scorpions. Oh, hell yeah.
More intimidating than what they used to look like.
And
so
then
guys,
putting in the frickin' Rocket Hog, and like, oh my gosh, it's like they answered only some of our wishes.
I mean, so yeah, guys, don't get me and Delta wrong. Like, you know, we're saying of the good things and the bad things. I know mostly we talk more of the bad things, you know, because we're just trying to throw our point out there. Because I'm sure half of you guys would actually agree with us.
Yeah, probably.
There's the Prowler. The hangar's full of Covenant.
Now,
Clearing out. Prep for launch.
there are like a ton of things. There's actually also one thing I like about that. When you jump up and you hold RB, you can actually be able to do a spark. I forgot what it was called. Like I said, I have not played this game in quite a while.
A Spartan shoulder charge, and also a ground
Spartan
pound.
shoulder charge. Yeah, ground pound.
I love the ground pound.
And you even have your own thruster pack, which I like that. You don't need a freaking armor upgrade for that. Then again, there's hardly that. Then again, I have not seen a single armor upgrade within this entire game. I'm surprised.
Launch controls are here.
Which I'm happy for.
I mean, I see a lot of good armor that's totally different compared to what I've ever seen.
Hold off the Covenant.
Now, let me tell you this. One thing I think we actually might have forgotten about is the customization. The customization system of your armor. You want to know why? We'll tell you why. If you happen to ever want to buy the game, you end up seeing all this good armor, and you think you're able to actually customize your armor however you want. Wrong! 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 The only thing you are allowed to actually customize are a few things. One, your stance. 2, you can choose whatever assassination you want, but you can actually like be able to change them by getting them through requisition packs. 3.
Not to mention your armor, which is pretty much like your torso, which can connect to your shoulders and whatnot. That's one thing that you can change, and also your helmet.
The only thing you're actually able to change is just your helmet and your bottom part of your armor. Like literally, it's just like you can only change the frame of the armor, and you can change the helmet. What the heck is that? Halo is supposed to be a game where you can actually even create, like, customize your armor. Not this crap. I bet like Rooster Teeth, which honestly you guys should actually see them, by the way. They're awesome. Especially Red vs. Blue.
Red vs. Blue
Here's
is
one
the
thing
best, dude.
Yeah, it is! It is! My god, it is! They even made it good, even while using Halo 4, which I'm really surprised, but honestly. But anywho, back to my point. How hard do you think it would actually be to actually do stuff like this? To do stuff like they do within Halo 5? How difficult do you think that would be? Without the customization system. Cause
I mean,
I go on to like season 13 or something like that, and I seen like a ton of armor that is basically customized, to find out that like it's not gonna happen. Nope, you can't customize that. Nope. Sorry, it's Halo 5 rules.
because I get it that 343 Industries is focused on for those that are YouTubers, and they make machinimas, which I'm glad they actually added the thing of machinima on there, which I love. You know, don't get me wrong, I love that. But I think they did a little too much when it comes to forging, though, which is, sorry, I'm going back to that topic. There's a whole lot of stuff. It's like they want us to like start making our own maps to where who knows, it's like they're trying to say, hey, if you can do all this cool stuff, then it's like, hey, you should come join our team and help us design a game or something. I mean, that's how I usually would see it, you know, because with them adding all this stuff within Forge, you know, of all these items and whatnot, to where we can actually weld vehicles together, like say for the new thing, which is the Phantom. Yeah, it's not flyable, right? But if you weld that with a Hornet together, there you go. You have a flying Phantom. Not a fully functional one compared to the ones you see within the original Halo games. That's the only downfall.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's just... Honestly, when I first finished the campaign of this game, and when I actually got into wanting to see what happens next, honestly, right now, with what the current state of this game is now, it makes me want to cry.
Cliffhanger ending. I mean, yeah,
Cliffhanger ending, microtransactions, very poor customization system, very complicated forge mode.
Like, I'll show you right here, guys. What
Really?
you see on my screen right here, these are stuff that you can only customize. Your armor, your helmet, visor, your color, and your Spartan ID, which is your emblem, your color, stance, rotation, which is locked. Your assassinations. And that's pretty much about it for your customizations. Yeah, it's all... Oh yeah, and plus your weapon skins.
Forget.
Oh.
Fucking firefight.
I do have good stuff with this topic. Firefight. I've always wanted to... I wanted them to bring back Firefight, because in Halo 4, they never had it. They had Spartan Ops. I'm like, what? Where's the Firefight?
Spartan Ops? What the heck? Are you trying to make a game within a game? Where we have to pay more money for? Huh? Now... There are some things I actually find dumb about, like like firefight, and here is actually one of them. One of them that really ticks me off the most. What really does is, oh gosh, what ticks me off the most about firefight is that it's like Warzone. You have to be able to actually get weapons using requisition cards.
Mm-hmm. And now, people, for those that are new to Halo 5, there is a difference between Warzone Firefight and Warzone, okay? Warzone is pretty much red versus blue, but there's that, but there's enemies, AIs, on top of that. While Warzone Firefight, you pretty much just teamed up with 7 other Spartans, including yourself, which is 8, working together against the AI. So... But I agree with D0vah. Warzone Firefight, we can't pick our own weapons. We have to choose our starting weapons, which is a assault rifle and a magnum.
Pretty much, yeah. Now, here's one of the things I actually like. Now, the loading screens for the game where... How should I put it?
So it shows
like,
some artwork and whatnot?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Where is that? That's my question. Where is that?
I mean, I love the artwork and stuff that they did in Master Chief Collection, where, like, when you're playing throughout the levels, it shows the artwork of the next level that you're about to play. That I like.
Now... if we are to give our verdict, on a scale of 1 to 10, you probably already know it. But so far, with a ton of these freaking stupid things that 343 Industry has done to my baby, which I call, yeah, Halo is my baby. And you don't mess with my baby. Okay? The frickin' things that you do to that 343 has done to this Halo game. The fact that you only are able to get in 1 Forerunner ship, the restrictions that you actually no, not restrictions. I want to say restrictions, but the fact that there is like limited amount of vehicles, very poor forge, very poor customization system, very poor sense of hope that you and sense of hype that you gave us when we actually got the game and stuff like that we wanted. We all wanted this. And the thing is, the one thing that you end up doing was putting in, how dare you 343 put in microtransactions. My final verdict for this game is a 2 out of 10. What the crap have you done? Care people say that this is way too hard, that it's way too harsh to actually think about, but it's just so sad that this is all that you could come up with. What the heck, 343? Why? You're better than that.
Those are Forerunner ships. What the hell are Forerunners doing here?
Maybe we're not the only ones here for the Master Chief.
It's just... it makes me want to cry.
Identify yourself.
It honestly does.
Jameson Locke, UNSC.
I just can't take it.
To whom am I
D0vah,
speaking?
take it away.
My verdict on this game will pretty much...
Governor didn't seem to want our help.
My personal opinion, I would say a 4. I would say 5, but I don't think they're even halfway got it, or not even halfway there. I would pretty much would say a 4.
Spartans? What the hell are Spartans doing here?
What's going on?
Meridian Station's
Because
Anyways,
I'm just disappointed on some of the facts that the number one true thing is microtransactions. The moment I found out that they had microtransaction, I was livid. Because there was never transactions in a Halo game.
Open the doors to the space elevator. Open the doors
Yeah.
so we can help.
Anywho, how about I guess this is the end of the video here. And hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure to subscribe to D0vah Chief's channel, because you know he is awesome, and you would be awesome if you actually subscribe. We will keep giving you some more reviews. We will, if we actually have the time, because well, we got some busy work to do. And as always, we hope you have an enjoyable day.
Yep. I'm D0vah Chief here, and that's all I have
I'm
time for
D0vah.
today. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. D0vah Chief
Peace.
and D0vah out.
Peace.
Useful.